He opens his eyes. He sees you. He wants to tell you a story. Feels the need to drift back on the tide of his memory. Back. 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 And I'm the lonely skinhead again. Jogging away every day to be the best, and the press ups, and the sit ups, and the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you gotta be fit to fight, and I do every Saturday night with my friends at weekends fight. Do you know about fighting? I do. And I'll tell you, in my story, I want to be the best skinhead. I want to give everything, every single thing, to the experience of the tingle. Oh, I'll tell you about the tingle later. And you've got to be fit to fight and practice tactics every night. Do you? I do. Do you work in the asphalt factory? I did. I'll explain. My opponent, anyone you like, City fan, the cunt that shagged Ricky's bird, Ted, the fucking foreman, you choose. Targets, face, neck, beer bag, dick, shin, top of the foot, top of the foot. Today, I want the neck. This vein here. I don't want to fuck Christine Dawson. I don't want me mother's love. I don't want to work at the engineering firm. I want the neck. This vein here. Tactics, new techniques. He thought, you thought, the neck, and that's that. What does he think? What do you think? The neck, and that is that. Now I've told you about the 3 things you need to get the experience of the tingle. 1. Fitness. I told you. 2. Tactics. I told you. 3. New techniques. I told you. Now I'll tell you about the tingle. Well, you can't say it, can you? It'll come to you sometimes when you're fighting. Sometimes the middle, sometimes beginning, sometimes end. But it won't stay. It's like you were there. You were fighting, but you are not there. You don't understand. Anyway, you need it. And I thought that's all there was until that night. Shall I tell you about that night? No, I'll show you. I came out the disco, last man to leave, all my lads had gone. I'd been speaking to Mickey Isherwood, the bouncer. See you, Jim. Aye, see you, Ishy. And then I saw him. Skins. Bolton boot boys, skinheads. Some were sitting on the wall, some were standing. I moved off to the right. Hey, cunty, hey, githead, come here. I looked up at the moon. Could hear the crack of the denim, the scuffle down the wall, the pad and the fall of their Dr. Martens. Pad, pad, pad. I closed my eyes. Pad, pad. As they moved in, pad, pad. I moved out. Pad, pad. I could feel their breath. Kia! Caught one man by the chin. Can you imagine it? Magnificent. They were scattering. Caught one man between the thigh and the calf. Took him round to the ground. Fingers up the nose. dragged the pace, nutted, lifted my fingers to pierce out his eyes, when to my surprise I saw a figure watching, like a ghost, all pale in the night. Felt like I'd known him all my life. He was laughing at me, mocking my whole fucking life. I sprang when I arrived. He'd gone too quick for me. No, I saw him disappear down a blind alley. I had him now. I had him now. He was facing the wall in a sort of peeing position. I moved in to strike. My fist like a golden orb in the wet night. I said it was night. I struck deep and dangerous with a beautiful twist of the fist on the arm. But he was only smiling. He opened his eyes to me like two diamonds in the night. I said it was night. And he said, over to you, Buddha. So now, I read the Dharma. And when the men at work pass the pornography, I pass it on and continue with the Dharma. And when my mother makes eggs, bacon and chips for me, I push it away towards the salt cellar and continue with the Dharma. And when the man on the bus push, I continue with the Dharma. Let me know what you think.